Hello everyone, welcome to my Vox Pathfinder and my Vox Cambridge comparison video. Yes sir, we're going to compare these two amps. They look identical, but man, the differences are actually very interesting. So I'm going to keep this very short. I'm just going to explain to you guys what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to play these amps completely stock, and then I'm going to swap the speakers in both of these amps because I believe that is where the secret lies between these two amps. So I'm not going to use the reverb that is in the Pathfinder 15R because that would be unfair to the Cambridge. And I'm not going to be using the mid-range boost that the Cambridge has because that would also be unfair. So of course the 12AX7 will have to stay on this amp. I can't really take it out and make it a solid state amp. So without further ado, let's just get right into this. I think you will find this very interesting. We'll start clean first, then we'll turn up the gain, and then we'll swap the speaker, and then you guys will have to form an opinion because I have a very interesting take on this. So you'll hear my take at the end. So let's just jump right into it. everyone, here they are. That was it, the comparison for the Vox Pathfinder and the Vox Cambridge 15. Now, let me just start off and tell you my thoughts on the Pathfinder 15. You know, I used to assume that the reason why this amp had this bright, weird, brittly kind of sound was just because it was a solid state amp, and you know, that's just usually what you associate when you think of like cheap solid state practice amps. But it turns out it was the speaker the whole time, and it just kind of blew me away. And I know that speakers are usually the number one thing you should change to alter the sound of an amp, but I never thought of it until I got the Cambridge. And when I swapped the speaker from the Cambridge to the Pathfinder, I was very shocked to hear that the Pathfinder now sounds very close to the Cambridge. I think honestly, it's a little crazy. If you ever feel like your Pathfinder just sounds a little cheap, or just a little too bright, just a little too brittle for your taste, swap the speaker. If you got a Cambridge lying around, or if you want to own one for yourself, swap that speaker and you'll hear the difference. It's pretty crazy. Now, I still prefer the Cambridge. I feel like maybe that 12AX7 is playing a little part into making this amp just feel a little more natural. Now, that's not to say that the Pathfinder doesn't sound or feel good. It's really great for a solid state amp. It's this gear, I keep saying, it's these gears that give you so much value for your money that just has me, I don't know, has me in a different mindset altogether. But yes, my opinion on both of these amps, honestly, I think they're fantastic. They're worth owning, they're great. I don't know if I'll get rid of either of them. I think they're so darn cheap, and they're like collectibles. They're like, you know, those things that you'd collect when you were a child, and you like collect all these cool little cars or whatever, toys. I guess this is the adult version of that. I don't know how I feel about that, but it is what it is. I hope you enjoyed the comparison. Let me know what you thought in the comment section. Let me know which one you preferred, which one you liked. Did you prefer the Pathfinder with its original speaker? Or did you prefer it with the Cambridge speaker, the blue Alnico speaker? Or did you prefer the Cambridge with the Pathfinder speaker, or the Cambridge with its own stock speaker? I have to say, I prefer the Cambridge speaker. And I would probably put it on my Pathfinder the moment I can get another speaker like that. So then I got two really great sounding amps. It's crazy. For under $400. It's crazy. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.